What's up, party people? So we was just having a conversation about the video that we did previously to this one, part of our new 10-minute live segment. Um, the video that we did previously prior to this one was about Brother Polite. And right after I stopped the video, I was going to have to start a new video about a different thing. But I changed my mind. I said, you know what? I think that there's something that we really need to talk about, and that's trauma bonding. I think we really need to discuss trauma bonding. I'm going to tell y'all about a situation that happened with me. I want to discuss a personal situation. I'm going to tell y'all about a situation that happened with me. I'm not going to call no names or nothing. If anybody owns this, that's them owning this. If anybody decides to own this, this is them owning this. I'm not calling no names or nothing because I'm not really trying to talk about no person. 9 times out of 10, the person that owns this is going to be the actual person because that person is pretty stupid. So this is not nothing to own. But this person is pretty stupid, so they're going to probably own it. So I'm going to tell you about a trauma bonding situation. First, I'm going to tell you about 2 different ones. I'm going to tell you about one that somebody tried to do with me, and I'm going to tell you about one that somebody did against me real quick. It's going to take 2 seconds, hopefully less than 10 minutes. So I'm going to tell you something I don't do. I don't do this. If you don't like somebody and you come up to me and you start trying to tell me how you don't like them and you try to tell me about all the fuck shit that they did to you, I'm going to explain something to you. I'm not going to dislike them because of what they did to you. Because let's say you tell me somebody did something, that don't mean they did it. I want y'all to understand something. A liar, what he needs for you to do is have no discernment. A liar needs for you to just believe what they're saying. That's what a liar needs. A liar needs for you to not question anything that comes out of their mouth. A liar needs for you to just believe them. Right? What's the easiest way to get somebody to believe something that you're saying? You go find somebody that they don't like and you say something negative about them. So let me go back to my scenario real quick. I'm going to explain it in full. This has probably happened to other people. Just pay attention. I'm going to talk about a specific situation. I was at a place doing a thing. Me and a person had a disagreement. It was loud. A couple of people heard it. It wasn't private. Me and the person separate and go our separate ways. By 2-3 minutes, I don't know how long it was, after I went my separate way and I was somewhere doing something that had nothing to do with the other person, I wasn't even really thinking about them no more. Somebody came up to me and started trying to tell me bad shit about the other person. Like, yo, fuck that person, da-da-da, they think this and they think that. And they messed up. And you want to know what they did to me? And I told them no. I don't want to know what they doing to you. I don't want to know what they did to you. Whatever the fuck happened between you and them, I didn't tell them like this. I said it a lot nicer. What up, 6ix9ine fan? Whatever happened between you and them is between you and them. I don't care. This is not my business. I don't even know if the thing that you tell, and I'm telling them this basically. I mean, this is not verbatim, but I'm basically telling them this. I don't even know if the thing you're telling me is the truth. You just telling me about somebody because you saw me have a disagreement with them. So as soon as you see me have a disagreement with somebody because you don't like that person, you're going to pull up on me and try to get me to help you hate them? No, nigga, I'm not on that type of time. I'm a whole alpha over here. You know who do that? Betas do that. You know what else betas do? Betas get together with as many people as possible when they don't like you so they can talk about you. You know what else betas do? Betas try to convince other people not to like you. Betas are always going to try to make you seem like less because they can't seem like more, or they don't believe they can be more. You understand what I'm saying? So what a beta has to do is try to take you down. So I'm going to explain this trauma. I'm going to say one more thing about this trauma bonding. Listen. So I had an individual who used to deal with me over here. This is just absolutely comical. They pull up on me and they said that they wanted to do advertisement with me. I'm saying, sure. They showed me a little bit of their platform and what they was trying to do. I said, sure. I said, all right, whatever. If y'all know anything about me, I don't invite people onto this platform. That's just not something I do. Every once in a while, I'll let somebody call in. Every once in a while, a couple of months or maybe a year, we'll do a where I invite people on. But I don't invite people on my platform. If you're over here trying to figure out how to get me to invite you on the platform, stop wasting your time. I've had enough bad experiences to know that that's just not something I'm going to do. Now, with that being said, the person comes up to me and they say that they want to advertise with me. I look at what they have to sell. I'm like, okay, whatever, right? They start advertising with me. I start doing their promotion. I'm giving them maybe $500 of promotion a week. They're paying $100. I'm giving them somewhere between $500 to $1,000 in promotion a week. For me to be able to explain this to you, posts on Instagram, let's say posts on Instagram for somebody with 50,000 in their followers. A post on Instagram with 50,000 followers could be somewhere between $25 to $30 a post, right? I'm posting this individual up to 10 times a day and he paying me $100. You do the math. Okay. So I'm posting a person, I'm posting a person, I'm posting a person. A person said, yo, Jack, I want to work with you. I say, all right, what do you do? Right. He's like, yeah, you do advertisement for me. You know what I do. I don't know what he do. His advertisement says that he does all of these things, right? But if he does all of the things that he do, he should be doing them for himself. Perfect example. I tell y'all I do promotion, right? But you see me doing self-promotion. You see me on Instagram, just so we could be clear, for everybody that don't know. I guess I'll teach a little bit this show, because we don't even got that many people in here, so no, not too many people is going to know. But this is self-promotion. Every time I do this, for the people that don't know, because some of y'all just don't know shit about advertisement, this is self-promotion. BBN, next to a attractive woman. Self-promotion. BBN, next to attractive woman. Self-promotion. BBN, next to attractive woman. Self-promotion. BBN, next to attractive woman. Self-promotion. I got idiots telling me, yo, why are you posting all of them women? Stop posting. My nigga, when you see a car commercial, who's in the car commercial? What's one of the most famous Pepsi commercials of all time? When the freaking supermodel chick went and banged on the fucking machine with a Daisy Dukes on. So this is promotion. All of you people that keep telling me to stop posting women, I'm literally posting, I'm promoting my channel, because you don't know anything about, if this, your understanding is minimal about advertisement, that doesn't mean that I have to adhere to it. Self-promotion. I have my logo next to a pretty woman. What the fuck? How is that? Anyway, hold on. Just a little bit different ways that I also self-promote before people say, yo, Jake Fool's just trying to self-promote with women, because you know that's what they're going to say. So this is another way that I do self-promotion, just so we could, just so we could be clear. Self-promotion. I'm promoting the BBN brand. The BBN brand, right? That's our newspaper brand. That's me, Jack Frost, and that's our BBN YouTube. I'm promoting us. Hold on, I just want to, just one more example real quick. It's a shame that I have to operate this way because people lie and then, but look. Self-promotion. This is our YouTube video on Instagram. So basically, the individual told me he did a thing. But when I went and I looked at his page, all of the things that he said he did, he never did. So I said, all right, not a problem. He says, why don't we do a podcast or something together? I don't want to do it. But I'm like, all right, you put it together. You start the thing and we'll see what happens. I go to try to do the thing with him. I said, you get everything together. I'm gonna be, look. For everybody that wants me on their panel or wants anybody on their panel, let's say you want, I don't know, somebody on your panel. And they say, not a problem, I'll be on your panel. Just get everything together. But but that person don't get nothing together. And then when it's time to do the damn thing, the shit don't work. Okay, not a problem. So then I'm doing advertisement for the person. The person sends me a video. I say, I can't post this. It's too much flashing. people could catch a seizure. You know, the person still posted it on their channel after I told you that people could catch a seizure. He might have killed the nigga and don't even know it. He literally might have killed the nigga and don't even know it. He might have killed a couple of people. I mean, that's if somebody saw this shit. Nobody probably saw it. I'm going to explain something to y'all about these YouTube and Instagram algorithms. When you put shit up that's mad flashing and shit like that, there's a good chance that that video is going to get hid. Because YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, all of these people are going to look at this shit and they're going to know it's a health hazard. Anyway, so shout out to that guy. He goes on somebody else's channel and says that I didn't want to work with him. When I told him to get the thing together for us to do the podcast together or whatever the case is that I didn't even want to do, he couldn't do that. When I asked him about the services that his channel provides, he says that they do all of the web stuff. He basically said that they do all of the stuff that I do. But y'all seen me do promotion for rappers. Y'all seen me do promotion for clothing lines. Y'all seen me do promotion for CBD. Y'all seen me do promotion for a lot of shit. Y'all seen the promotion. The next time that person says that he does a thing, could y'all ask him for it? He doesn't do the thing. He doesn't know what he's doing. He wanted me to show him how to do the thing. He doesn't know what he's doing. So I say all that to say this. When y'all see those videos of people that's just on their platform, just talking about another individual day in and day out and talking about that person's personal life and the things they don't like, that's just trauma bonding. That's all that is. That's some people getting together who have a problem finding friends. And the only way that they can make friends is if they talk about people who they think are important and how they don't like them or how they do like them. But most of the time, if you can't make friends, it's how you don't like them. That's it. That's all that is. It's trauma bonding. You got some people that just got together. They can't make friends. And the only way they could get people to watch their channel or pay attention to them is if they talk about me. Do better when we raise our kids, man. Raise our kids to have confidence in themselves. Raise our kids to believe in themselves. Raise our kids to just raise your kids better. There's no adult on the face of this earth that loves themselves, that's sitting around in the chat room all day talking about, I'm not my dude. How famous that? I'm not in no movies. I'm not a rapper. I just do YouTube, my nigga. I'm not going to no Met Galas. I'm not flying around the world. I don't got no buildings named after me. I don't got a trust fund. I don't got a freaking playlist somewhere. I'm just a regular ass nigga trying to figure out how to make my dreams come true. That's it. That's it. I have no ulterior motives. I have nobody out there I want bad things to happen to. I'm not trying to get over on anybody. If you really pay attention, I don't ask for money for free. I say that I'm a YouTube content creator, which I am. One of the ways our platforms is monetized is by our communities dropping donations. I'm literally just asking you to be like other communities. That's it. How can I bring you more content and do more things if I'm busy homeless? If I'm busy, I only can eat 3 times or 4 times a week, so I gotta figure out how to do that. If I can't get around because I have no finances, how am I supposed to bring a good channel? How am I supposed to bring y'all content? How am I supposed to bring y'all content if I don't even have enough extra money to get my computer fixed? How am I supposed to bring y'all content? Now, I need for somebody to tell me what I did that was so bad that I should have people following me around to the day that I die. And the day you can explain that to me, the day you could explain that to me, what I did, all I've ever did is tried to help people, and they have been incapable of doing the thing I was trying to help them for, and then they get mad at me. That's literally all that happens. Anyway, this particular person, they don't know how to do nothing on the internet. I'm going to call their name. I want to give them all the shine in the world. And you want to know why I want to give them all the shine in the world? Because the only way for people to really understand that that person does not know what they're doing is to just let them talk. I promise you this person's a whole idiot. I promise you that this person is stupid. I promise you. I promise you. All you got to do is listen to them talk. Matter of fact, I'm not even going to say their name. But all you got to do is listen to their talk. Everybody that's spoken to them know who I'm talking about. I'm going to tell you some weirdo shit. So the person went on somebody's channel and said some shit, and I had people calling me up, apologizing about the shit that they did. And I'm not saying apologizing like anybody was groveling, because it wasn't that, but just calling me up like, yo, you know what, Jack? Yo, you know what? We had a misunderstanding. You know what? I feel this way about it. And maybe I was like, well, you know, I could have conducted myself a little bit better too. I got fault in there also. I had people calling me up like that. Yo, Jack, man. Yo, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with this nigga. Yo, why? And people who were absolutely 100% against me, or at least in my perception, being 100% against me, calling me up. Like, yo, this nigga's a whole weirdo. What the fuck is he talking about? Don't trauma bond, man. Trauma bond is for betas. If you want to know what trauma bonding looks like, I'll tell you what trauma bonding looks like. Trauma bonding looks like this. A group of people sitting around talking about how much they hate somebody else. That's trauma bonding. That's trauma bonding. And that's what these niggas is doing. Tell me what's manly about men sitting around talking about how another man hurt them. Can somebody, DMW, what's manly about that? Can somebody tell me what's manly about men sitting around talking about how another man hurt them? Anybody knows what's manly about that? That's all I'm asking. DMW, what's manly about that? That's what I'm asking. What kind of man? Just think about this. The next time y'all watch, it's one thing for a subject to come up about a person and we have a panel and we talk about it 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, right? But we're talking about individuals who have panels about grown men that have been going on for a year, 2 years, 3 years, one person. If you don't see that as a mental health issue, I don't know what to tell you. How many grown men in here is going to go on a panel every single day where you talk about another grown man and how you don't like them? Could we just have a show of hands? You would do that? Like, that's what you subscribing to? Like, you think that that's what your life is, the meaning of your life? You do not think, you're like, what the fuck is this? Who in the hell is doing this? As a man, I don't get away from doing complaining about anything constantly. As a man, you can't come tell me about another nigga. I'm going to tell you what we did back in the day when I was growing up. If I was growing up and you was standing on the block and you came over and you was like, yo, I hate that nigga over there. Niggas will look at you and be like, yo, go fight that nigga. Tell me where the lie at. Tell me where the lie at. If we was standing on the block and somebody walked up and was like, yo, I hate that nigga over there, the niggas I grew up with is going to turn, look at you, and be like, all right, let's go fight. Like that. We're not doing that when you standing over here talking shit. We either going to go fight the nigga or we don't want to hear this. Tell me where the lie at. That's the type of people I grew up with. What up, Warren Arden? That's the type of people I grew up with. If you really gotta, that's why I keep trying to tell y'all. When these individuals, when I'm talking about my son and them, there's a reason why I big up them niggas before I say something negative. Because it ain't beef. I don't have a dislike for my son at all. I don't even know what the nigga think about me. I don't got a dislike for that man. Tell me where it's at. Because we got niggas that's literally standing around all day talking about how they don't like a nigga that's standing over there. Somebody explain to me, in what world do we respect these men's words? How do you respect the man's words that's standing around talking shit about another nigga all day? Talking shit about a whole nother grown man all day. How do you respect that man? That's the real problem we're having. That there's too many niggas out here that ain't real men. The other day, a couple of months ago, I had people constantly trying to come up to me and get into fights with me, and I was turning them shits down. And people don't understand why I turn them shits down. I turn them shits down because a lot of y'all niggas out here is fake niggas, and if y'all niggas get hands, feet put on y'all niggas, I'm gonna have to be worried about getting shot or stabbed in the back, and I'm not doing that. So I'd rather just let you get whatever off your chest, whatever yelling, screaming, probably doing a little bit of pushing, and just turn away and go about my fucking business. I've had niggas try to shoot me in the back before. I don't know about you niggas. I'm from the Bronx. I don't know about you niggas. I've been shot at. Multiple times. One time my homie got hit. Shout out to Mandel. He got hit one time. I carried the nigga up from, if you in the Bronx, you know where Sherman Ave is? I carried the nigga from Sherman Ave to the fucking Grand Concourse. That's uphill. And he outweighed me by like 30 pounds. So me and you is not the same, my nigga. While y'all over there busy gossiping and hating on me, I'm busy saving niggas that I love life. Literally. Me and you is not the same. That's some real shit. Niggas be trauma bonding. What kind of shit is that? How can you hate a nigga so much that you like another nigga because he hate that same nigga? Because somebody explain that to me. How can you be a whole grown man and you hate another person so much that you become friends with someone because they hate them also? Could you name me one time? I don't know. I don't know. Shout out to you niggas. That's all I got to say. Anyway, so this particular person, they were paying me to do a thing that I don't even think they know how to do. So I don't know what to tell you. They told me that they sold one of their packages or whatever. But my nigga, you can't tell me that you are an expert in all of this shit and you don't even know how to work a fucking green screen. You don't even know how to work a green screen, homie. How can you be an expert in anything? There's a reason why I don't put a green screen. Because I don't know how to do a green screen well. So I don't even fake it. Anything I don't know how to do well, I'm going to tell you. I don't know how to do that shit, man. What up, 300? What up, Almond Brown? I don't know how to do that shit. I'm going to give it up. I don't know how to do that. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. That is not in my wheelhouse. What up, Don Critico? Also, morning coffee will be at 10 o'clock today. This is just An extra live. Morning coffee will be at 10 o'clock today. So make sure y'all pull back up for morning coffee. So you got to understand, these are mental health issues that these niggas have. Niggas is trying to make me look like I'm crazy. So you don't understand that these niggas got... Could you please tell me one grown man that sits around and talks about another grown man all day and that nigga is a real nigga? Could you tell me one real nigga that sits around and talks about one person all day for like a whole year and they a real nigga? Tell me one. Could y'all just name one for me? Shout out to Rastafari. Can you name me one person that's every single day, all they do is make videos about a whole nother individual and they a real nigga? Name me one person. What up, I'm Rich? Name me one person. One person. Shout out to Ro. I don't want to call. I don't know. I don't want to call your real name. I think this is shout out to RS. I'm gonna say RS because I don't know what I want to say your name, real name with the $5 drop. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? Shout out to Sons to Fathers TV. I didn't say your name, my brother. My apologies. Shout out to Sons to Fathers TV. Oh, that's Sons to Fathers TV. Shout out to Sons to Fathers TV with the $5 drop. Definitely appreciate you, my brother. Yo, this is another thing. Sons to Father. Didn't we have a misunderstanding before? And then we just talked it out and it was over and it is what it is. How many of y'all in here right now have had a misunderstanding with me and I did not kick you? How many people in here had a misunderstanding with me and I did not kick you? Thank you, Rastafari. Sure did, right at the start of the pandemic. Thank you, Fathers to Sons. Had a whole misunderstanding with me, a disagree with me, and I didn't kick you. The internet is so vast that there's literally enough room for everyone to find their own lane if they choose. There's no need or reason for as much negativity as I'm seeing online. But you have to understand is this. If you hate yourself and you see somebody else who is the way that you want to be, you're going to hate them also. I'm going to say this again. If you look at yourself and you have a deficiency in yourself, right? You look at yourself, you have a whole deficiency in yourself. You have something about yourself that you want to change. Then you see an individual who has all of the things that you wish you were. You hate yourself. So therefore, you're going to hate that person also. You understand what I'm saying? You're going to hate that person. You hate yourself. What up, Warren Arden? You say, I kicked you once and what happened? You came back, I welcomed you back with open arms, right? So that's the point I'm trying to make. I kicked a ton of people on nights they was drunk. The only reason why I don't just unload the graveyard once a month is because there's so many fake names in there. Like in the graveyard, there'll be 100 fucking Hassan Campbell names. So that's why I just don't, like, if it wasn't for like shit like that, I'll just open up the graveyard once a month. I'll just kick niggas, dub niggas, and then once a month, just let everybody back. But there's so many, there's 100 Hassan Campbell names. Then there's 100 fake Jack Frost accounts. And there's 100 fake, and so it don't make sense. I just leave it. I already know I'm gonna have to kick all of those accounts again. So it don't, you know what I'm saying? So it's just, it's like I'm making more work for myself. So just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. I would do it once a month, but there's so many fake Hassan Campbell pages. There's so many fake Jack Frost pages. There's so many fake pages of you guys. That's the reason why I don't do it. Other than that, I do it. I don't care about re-kicking people. It's just going to make more work. It's going to slow up more videos. So that's why I don't do it. Just so we could be clear. That's why I don't do it. So just try not to get kicked. I don't know what to tell you. Or don't care. I don't know what to tell you. We still having morning coffee at 10 o'clock. Morning coffee is at 10 o'clock. It's going to be around 10 o'clock. Just so everybody know. Morning coffee will be around 10 o'clock. We also did like a couple of videos earlier. So y'all could go check those videos out if y'all want. Leave likes and comments, please. Look, more promotion. This is promotion for my channel. I got a pretty woman dancing with my BBN logo right next to them. That's promotion for my channel. Do you understand? Every time I hear people say I should stop posting the females, you know what I think to myself? I'm going to tell you real quick. Do you notice 99% of the people who have an issue with me is because they can't make me do a thing? Listen to all of the problems that these people have with me. It's almost always because there was a thing that they couldn't make me do. And since they couldn't make me do a thing, now they're going to hate me forever for the rest of my life. Because I promise you, I'm never going to become friends with somebody that does evil to me. I'm just never going to do that. I'm just never going to do that. And I don't care what the consequences are. I don't care. I'm just never going to do that. That goes against, I wouldn't be able to live with myself. I wouldn't be able to live with myself. Like if I ever became friends with any of these people, I wouldn't be able to live with myself. I wouldn't be able to live with myself. I'm just being honest with you. I don't care what their personalities are. If I ever became friends with somebody who did all this evil like these people were doing, I wouldn't be able to live with myself. That would be worse than committing suicide. I wouldn't be able to live with myself. And I think that's what people don't get. I'm never going on no panel with nobody that makes a video about me negative. I'm never getting in no conversation. If I see you niggas on the street, I'm going to assume you there to kill me, and I'm going to do what I got to do. And people take, when I say that, people take that as a joke until I see them on the street. They take the shit as a joke. Like, nah, Jack not serious. Y'all do know they used to call me Psycho Bob, right? Like, literally. There's people who still call me Psycho Bob. I don't know where y'all niggas get this shit from that I'm not about that life. Why? Because I'm older and I want to be civil and I want to live a good life and I want to have a wife and I want to, you know, have like that. And so I'm trying to remove myself away from some of the stupidity that I've done in my life. But believe me, they didn't just call me Psycho Bob because they decided, you know what, that name goes well. Shout out to Boss Man. He said, good morning, big bro. Family blessings and prayers. Like, so y'all niggas can keep believing whatever the fuck you want to believe about a nigga from niggas that don't know me. But remember, the niggas that know me nicknamed me Psycho Bob. Y'all know I was fighting for a year to get rid of that name. For about a whole year. This is a fact. I'm not even gonna call nobody. Next time I speak to some of my fam, I'm gonna ask them the question. I was fighting niggas for about a year. Yeah, I was fighting niggas for about a year because niggas was calling me Psycho Bob and I hated that shit. My name ain't Psycho Bob, nigga. My name's Sean. Get the fuck out of here. I was arguing with niggas and fighting niggas over that shit for about a year. I didn't give myself that name. So I promise you, if I run into any of these people on the street, I'm gonna treat the situation like what the situation is. You niggas want me dead. So therefore, when I see any of you people in real life, one of us gotta go. I don't know what to tell you. I don't want you to kill me, so I'm gonna do what I gotta do. There's no way in the world y'all guys is making all of these videos on the internet and y'all not planning on killing me when y'all see me. There's just no way. I'm never gonna believe that. There's no way. There's no way you niggas is making these videos on the internet about me, talking about me, lying on me the way that y'all lying on me, trying to like hurt my pockets, trying to hurt my life, trying to hurt my existence, and you don't want me dead. I'm assuming when you niggas see me in real life, the first thing you niggas is going for is the hammer. So anything that I got on me or I could grab at that moment, I'm going to try to keep myself alive. I don't know what to tell you. I'm going to tell you what the shame is. The only people that believe what I'm saying right now is the niggas that know me. Don't none of the rest of y'all believe what I'm saying, and I get it. The only people that believe what I'm saying is the niggas that grew up with me. That's the only people people in my family. That's the only people that's gonna believe what I'm, and I get it. Believe me, I get it. Those are the only people that's gonna believe me. I get it. I'm all right anywhere, but I appreciate you, Warren Arden. I'm all right everywhere, but I appreciate you. Dumb niggas ain't all right everywhere. I'm all right everywhere. I'm all right everywhere. My nigga, how many gangsters have you niggas seen me with? I'm all right everywhere. And that's not me flexing. That's just, I'm really a journalist. And what y'all don't understand is these niggas out here that y'all niggas is looking at, these niggas know I'm a journalist. For real, for real. I'm just not in a position where I could do this, where I could use my talents to their fullest potential for various different reasons. Anyway, we're going to get up out of here. Stop trauma bonding, man. Grown men don't trauma bond, Joe. Grown men don't trauma bond, man. That's all I got to say. Grown men don't trauma bond. If you see somebody trauma bonding, that's little dick energy. I don't know what else to tell you. You see somebody trauma bonding, that's little dick energy. If you see a group of men standing around talking about another grown man, that's little dick energy. Like every day, like, okay, the guy did a thing y'all didn't like. Y'all talked about it once or twice and then you move on. You really gonna talk about this shit every single day for the rest of your life? So every single day for the rest of your life, you're gonna talk about me. Frost, you're an empath, so because of that, it's easy for us as your audience to see when the negativity is affecting you. Get on your frontline Frost tip, because that's when you're at your best. I need to. I am an empath, apparently. It really makes me a good lover, though. Like, on some real shit. Like, when I lean into the whole sex thing, I'm incredible at it. Because I'm an empath, apparently. Which sucks. Not the sex part. I love being good at that. The empath part, it sucks, though. Because it does affect you a lot. A lot of people don't know how it feels to be talking to somebody and feel like you could feel their emotions. I'm not even sure that's what's happening. I mean, I don't know what it is. I don't know. People said, and I don't even understand what that is. I think I know what it is. I don't really fully understand what it is. You would know more about empath shit than I would, and not for nothing, you're probably maybe the 60th or 70th person in my life, maybe 100th person in my life to have told me that. I've been hearing that ever since I was a child, is basically what I'm saying. I just never really paid any attention to it until a couple of years ago. Anyway, I'm going to let y'all go. Morning coffee at 10 o'clock. Pull up at 10 o'clock for morning coffee. Morning coffee at 10 o'clock. I'm going to let y'all go. Share all our videos, please. I'm going to say this one more time. Since this is a trauma bonding video, I think we're going to make a trauma bonding video once a day because I just need to have these conversations. It helps me. But I'm going to say this much real quick. Look. When I was stuck in that hotel, I'm going to be your old stack with y'all. When I was stuck in that hotel, there was a period where I was going 3-4 days without eating. You know how fucked up that feels when you sitting there, and some of y'all know how this feeling is. When you sitting there and you like, I have to come up with the money for the hotel. But today's Wednesday and I ain't ate since Sunday. But I'm still $30 short. And I got 10 minutes. And you sitting there and you trying to figure that shit out. And you just got to go 3, 4, 5 days without eating. But that's not the worst part, because you get used to that shit. You know what the worst part is? The worst part is when you got to go on the internet and hear people talking about, don't send him money, don't donate to his channel, stop watching his videos because he's on drugs, and you starving to death. No, morning coffee's at 10 o'clock. You starving to death. Starving to death. It's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. You ain't even had enough money to buy crackers. And you got somebody on fucking internet talking about that you want money for drugs. And then you got other people believing them. Nah, I was we talking about this whole trauma bonding thing. I got a couple minutes. I'll say this real quick. We talking about trauma bonding. And basically there was a period when I was staying in that hotel where I would go 3-4 days without eating. And because I had to pay the hotel, I just didn't have no money. And while I'm going through this, I got people on the internet talking about I got a drug problem and I want cocaine and I can't even afford any money to buy crackers. I can't afford money to buy a loaf of bread. And I got individuals on, I'm not saying none of this to get drops. I'm just telling you about morning coffee's coming. Y'all don't got to do no drops right now. Do drops during morning coffee if you're going to do any. But I got people saying, don't support my channel. Don't watch my videos. I ain't ate in 3-4 days. And they busy telling people I'm on cocaine. This shit is crazy. I got to get out of here, though. I got to go. I got a thing I got to do. I'll tell you about this later. I'm involved in the thing right now. It's a study. Anyway, I'm out. Later.